Welcome back to another episode of High Strung Gaming. And today in Baldur's Gate 3, we have a couple things that we're going to knock out. Obviously, we are in the Goblin camp. Off camera, I did go through and loot the merchants pretty well. Freed them of their gold, lighten their load, as they say, make their jobs a little easier. We did hit level 4, and at level 4, I did want to go through and re-roll or re-specialize the characters in the party. I have some very specific builds in mind for the party, so figure might as well start building them out now. And I think before we get into killing off all these guys, we'll go ahead and take care of that. So let's start off with going to camp. We're not long resting, we're just going to camp because we want to re-specialize. And yep, I've got enough gold for everybody to respec. Cool. So first one we're going to respec. Oh, well, first of all, let's talk to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I am. Pet him. Who's a good boy. Whenever you go to camp, you should always take the opportunity to pet Scratch, the bestest boy in all the realms. Alrighty. I love the fact that Karlach's whole thing is her infernal engine is burning so heavy and hard in the overworld that she burns people when she touches them. Yet you can pet Scratch, so at least there's that. Alright. Where is Withers hiding in here? I think he's actually back here.
Let me at it.
Withers, are you in here? No, you're not in here. Are you over here? Next to the mirror? There you are. What's up, Mr. Withers?
Fate spins along.
Dost thou require a new ally? As thou desire.
Help me change my class. Let me clear my throat. Now for Karlach, obviously we're leaving her as a barbarian. And there's not a whole lot of stuff we can change beyond like just her class. But we want to make sure that we have this at 15 plus 2, which it is. This is going to be 15 plus 1, which it is. 13, 8, 10, 10. Now, for the build that I'm doing with Karlach, if she wasn't the main character, I would actually take this down and pump that up to have a 14 con. However, since she is the main and she has speaking parts, I don't want her to take a charisma hit in conversations, so we're putting it at 10. So we sacrifice one constitution, taken out of the next bracket, so her constitution is only a +1 instead of +2. Kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. We will deal with that later as we move forward. So, yes, she is good with that. And then...
Let me work my magic.
Well, I'll go ahead and level her up.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Okay, so this is what we're doing with her. Her subclass for Barbarian is going to be on the next level. Alright, so level 2, you just get standard stuff, so you don't have to worry about picking anything. Level 3. I thought about playing with wild magic, but then I decided against it. And then I thought about, oh, we could do giant because I haven't messed with that subclass before and it'd be new and everything and that'd be fun. But for the build that I want to do, we're going to go with Wild Heart. It's not the same build that I usually do with her. Usually the first thing I would pick would be Tiger Heart because Tiger Heart, when you pick that, you get this Tiger's Bloodlust, which is an amazing attack. Lash out to attack up to 3 enemies at once and make them bleed. And then later on, you get something that gives you advantage on bleeding targets, which is amazing. So, that's normally the route that I go. However, this time we're doing Elkhart. I wanted to play with that because you get Primal Stampede. Charge forward, attacking all enemies in the way and possibly knocking them prone, which is pretty darn good. Anytime you get to knock someone prone, amazing. And doing this, if you're moving past an enemy, doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So I'm thinking if we're raging and we're in a sticky situation and we need to get out of it, we can just charge through them or charge away from someone and you don't get opportunity attacks. So I like that. So that's we're going to play with the Elkhart a bit. And of course, you know, as always, you can always, respec out of it if you need to. All right, and for this one, level 4, feat. For the feat, we're actually going to take Tavern Brawler. There are a lot of different feats that would go well with any sort of barbarian. Of course, Great Weapon Master's awesome. Alert is one of my favorites because it pumps you higher in the initiative. Mobile's underrated in my opinion. You can do a lot of cool stuff with mobile. So tough is good, especially since we had to give up the 1 constitution point there. So there's all sorts of great options for barbarians, but in this case I'm going with Tavern Brawler. I don't plan on making a lot of unarmed attacks, but using an improvised weapon or throwing something, your strength modifiers added to the damage and attack rolls. So we're basically looking at that. Now this is going to let us pump up our strength one more time to make it 18. It's wonderful. So our strength is a +4 right now. Really, really good. So that's where we're at. Now, I could spend that and do the additional constitution right now. Either way. But I think we're going to focus on the strength. Or do I want con? Decisions. I think we take the strength. More damage, more damage. Alright. So that is... I don't know, some people might be watching this going, what are you doing? You're messing everything up. Trust me, there's a plan. I haven't revealed the entire plan to everyone, but there is a plan. Alright, so with that, we are going to go with Gale next.
So might as well. It shall be done.
Gale, you talk to Withers.
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Interesting option. Care to explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
I'd prefer if you'd leave. If you say that, I wonder if he leaves your camp. I'm not willing to risk it. But it would be funny if you just... No.
As thou desire.
Withers. Crazy. Alright. Gale obviously is a wizard. We're keeping him as a wizard, yes. Let's redo... His cantrips actually are fine. Oh, actually no, they're not. Let's get rid of that and grab that. Yes. Booming Blade. I think you guys see where we're going with this. All right. And, oh, shoot. I forgot to look at and see what scrolls we have. He doesn't currently have that. Let's get Longstrider, because Longstrider's just amazing. Abilities. Okay. So, Blade Singer. Here we go. Let's go ahead and just clear all this out. Blade Singer. We're leaving his 8 strength. This we're taking to 15, and we're making that a +2. Constitution, he will need a little bit of Constitution, so we're taking that to a 12. Intelligence, take that up to a 15 and +1. And Wisdom is going to be a +12. I don't need his Charisma up. He's not speaking, he's not doing any speaking parts, so I'm not too worried about that. Can I take the 13? Okay. Did I miss something? Or did I miscalculate? Okay, I miscalculated. So I have 1 extra point up here. Should I dump it into 1 extra con and 1 extra wisdom? Doesn't give him an extra plus, but... Dump it into strength, actually, for a little bit more carry capacity. Alright, he has Arcana, History, Investigation, Insight, and Persuasion. Those are all fine. Does not have Perception, unfortunately, but that's alright. Religion would not necessarily be bad. I don't need to worry about his insight. Religion's good for some Arcana checks, or, well, no, Arcana is for Arcana checks. Derp. Religion is actually good for some checks, though. Kind of like history is good for some checks and so on. So, yeah, I think we'll do religion over insight. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So there's Gale's first level. Now, I should have done this off camera, didn't think about it. Before I level him up, I need to look at what scrolls do we have, because any spells where we already have scrolls for them, we don't want to take those as spells that he learns while he's leveling, simply because we can learn them from the scrolls, and it diversifies what you actually can do. So, that's terrible idea, but I'm going to try and remember what we have up here. Burning Hands, Blur, Blindness, Charm, A Cloud of Daggers, Color Spray, Crown of Madness, Darkness, Dark Vision, Detect Thoughts, Dimension Door, Enlarge, False Life, Fear, Featherfall, Fiend Death, Fireball, everyone's favorite. Flaming Sphere, Fly, Gaseous Form, Grease. Gust of Wind, Hypnotic Pattern, Invisibility, Lightning, is that Lightning Bolt? Yeah, Lightning Bolt. Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Magic Weapon, Melf's Acid Arrow, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Protection from Energy, Protection from Evil and Good, so we have both protection spells. Grave Enfeeblement, Remove Curse, which I don't know if he can actually learn. Scorching Ray, See Invisibility, Shatter, Shock and Grasp, Sleep, Slow. I'm not going to remember all these. I'm going to mess this up. Yeah. Level up. I wish I could keep that bag open on my screen while I'm leveling and make it much easier. Another thing you can do is you can actually, you know, sounds tedious, write down a list of those scrolls that you have on hand, keep them on another window or a window you can alt-tab to or whatever. Alright, so his subclass, he is not going to be Evocation anymore. He is going to be... Oh, wait. Subclass Evocation. My bad. Blade Singer. So, spells. He gets 2 spells. He does not have a scroll for Find Familiar. And he does not have a scroll for Shield, I don't think. I don't think I saw that. And Shield's an amazing spell, and for Blade Singer, it's almost a necessity. Alright, Blade Singer's weapon. We want him to have a rapier. That way he and Will can trade out weapons as they see fit. Prepared spells. Whatever. I'll change up what prepared spells he has anyway. Alright. Level 3. Just a general level. Pick your spells. We did have a Misty Step. Shadowblade. Absolute necessity. For Blade Singer, Shadowblade is so good. It is so amazing. Let's have him grab Hold Person. I know there's Hold Person scrolls in the game, but I don't think I currently have one on me. So, and Hold Person is hugely useful. So, let's go. And next level. two ways I could go with this right now. Well, first I have to pick a cantrip, and he's not doing a lot of conversational stuff, so friends, not really worried about it. I do like Bone Chill just because it keeps your enemies from healing, but Toll the Dead is so good. It's 1d8 necrotic on enemies that haven't lost any life, but if they've lost any life at all, it's 1d12 necrotic. It's pretty darn good. Now granted, this is an attack roll, whereas this is a wisdom save. And his spellcasting stat is intelligence. It's not maxed because, we're maxing out our dexterity for this build, but it's still pretty up there. So I do love Toll the Dead. It's pretty cool. Anyway, all right, more spells to choose from. I'm pretty sure we have blindness. I know we have blur. I know we have that. I think we might even have that. I know we've got both of these. Detect thoughts, I'm not going to worry about just yet. We do have enlarge. We do have flaming sphere. We have gust wind. Don't know about invisibility. We do not have a scroll of knock yet. We don't have. I'm not sure if we have magic weapon. I can't remember. I think we might. Mel's acid arrow. We have mirror image. We have that. Phantasmal force. We do not have. And that deals psychic damage, which is going to be good for him later. We do have that. Not sure about that. Shatter. Can't remember if we have a scroll of shatter or not. And web, I think we do. Let's try shatter. And let's take that. Okay. All right, for feats. So at this stage of the game, for him, we have two paths we could take. We could take an ASI improvement, improve one or two of our abilities, or we could take. There's a couple different options to go with what feats I would take. For him, for a Blade Singer character, I would say one of my favorite feats for Blade Singer is mobility. The reason why, and most people don't get mobile, of course, you get 10 more movement to your movement speed. Okay, difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash, and if you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from your target. Now, Blade Singers don't have a lot of health. They're kind of squishy. However, their AC is usually pretty high. So a lot of times things won't successfully hit them. But if they do, they're going to crumble. They're kind of a glass cannon. So because of that, mobile, you run in, you have the extra movement, you run in, do your attack, and run back out. And it creates that space between you and whatever you're attacking, so they have to move to get to you. And if it's difficult terrain, they're going to use half their movement points, where if you dash to them, no problem, whatever. So there's a lot of good options with mobile with this kind of character that's going to be keeping their distance until they dart in, attack, and then, retreat out. And it's a really solid option. Right now, I think it's early in the game. Mobile will definitely help us with that, but I think we're actually going to do an abilities increase. And we're going to pump Gale's abilities up and make him pretty potent. Do I do 2 decks, make it a 19, or do I do... I could do that and make his dexterity a 19 and then let him eat Auntie Ethel's hair to round that out to a 20. We could do that. Taking that to an 18 is great. That doesn't really do much for us overall. So I think we do that. We double up on the dexterity, take 19. Now, actually, let me check one thing. Mobile does not add dexterity, right? Okay. There are very few feats that add dexterity. Some of them do, though. I think there's 1 or 2. So that's another option. Also, if you're in an odd dexterity like I am, You could take something where it gives you an extra dexterity point and a feat. So it rounds you up to the 18, which is good. And then you would be able to also have a feat. But yeah, I think we stick with this. All right. There we go, Mr. Gale. You're all set. For now. Until I come back around to have you learn spells out of your spellbook. Okay.
My faith protects me.
Shart. Shadow Heart.
Okay.
You're next up. Okay, Shart.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need.
As thou did.
Okay. For Shart. She is going to still be a cleric. Don't worry. She's still going to be a cleric. Cantrips look fine. Subclass. She is not going to be Trickery Domain anymore. She is going to be... Where is it? Death Domain. She gets... I'm going to keep Toll the Dead as an option for her. And let's do her stats. Alright. So, Dex is going to be a 14. Con is going to be a 15 plus 1. The reason her con's going to be so high is to help her maintain concentration on her spells. That's a big thing for her. She's going to have a 12 intelligence, and we're going to take her wisdom to a 14 plus 2. And she's pretty well rounded that way. I don't expect her to make a lot of its melee attacks. So, yeah, that's where we're going. History's fine. Medicine or persuasion. She's not doing a lot of persuasion stuff, so I'll keep her medicine there. That's fine. All right. So there is Shart. That's her starting opening stats. She is now a Death Domain cleric. Now when we level her up, level up. Class feature, Channel Divinity, Touch of Death. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can use your Channel Divinity to earn extra necrotic damage. And like I said, I don't plan on using her to make a lot of melee attacks unless I do something where she gets a dexterity bonus. Since her dex is a 14 and her strength is an 8, she's actually going to have a -1 to her attack rolls and damage rolls. So Shadowheart's notorious for missing attacks anyway, so that makes it even worse. But if I do happen to hit something, it's nice to have that as an option. Prepared spells. Well, we can change these out at any time, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. Okay. Level up cleric. We get some extra spell slots. And we can choose spells. We'll choose those at her 4th level, because that's where we're at right now. Gained another cantrip. Bursting Sinew is nasty and fun, so we're going to take that. Feats. Okay, so for her level 4 feat, Warcaster. Warcaster is the feat to have. Warcaster is an amazing feat. You get advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration, and also you can use your reaction to cast a Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. So, you know, your opportunity attack, you can use that into a Shocking Grasp. That's awesome. Just to be aware, in tabletop D&D, if you have Warcaster, you can also have the opportunity spell. And in tabletop D&D, it does not have to be Shocking Grasp. Keep that in mind if you're playing tabletop. You know, read the rules. You might be surprised at the things you can do. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to the constraint that Baldur's Gate 3 has on this ability. So, fun fact. So now is where I'm going to actually pick my prepared spells for her. because this is where we're stopping her leveling process since we are level 4. Okay, so absolute must. Command, always an absolute must. Healing word, absolute must. It's not as much healing that you can do ultimately overall, but it is healing at a distance. So let's see, sanctuary, absolute must. I like aid, but at this level, 5 extra points, not going to really worry about it. I'll pick up aid later on. Lesser restoration is a good use case thing, but not something you need to have prepared all the time. When you need lesser restoration, you can swap it out. Hold person is an amazing spell. Hold person is so good because if you have someone that's held and anything that hits them from within melee range is always a critical hit. So that's awesome. So if she holds person and I want her to land a physical attack, unless she rolls a 1, she's gonna critical hit. So yeah. Anyway, guiding. Well, let's do our first levels. We'll do 4 first levels and 3 second levels, probably, maybe. Let's see. Now, that's inflict wounds is solid, but it is also melee range. However, if we take hold person and then she does a melee attack with inflict wounds and it's critical, necrotic, it gets nasty. All right, so we are going to take hold person, silence, and spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon is good for kiting enemies and getting their attention. A lot of times they'll attack the spiritual weapon and not your character. That's great. It's an extra attack on the battlefield. We already talked about hold person, and silence is great for those moments where you have enemy casters. It's great control for them. It limits their ability. So I'm all for it. And again, we'll change her stuff up later on. But that's Shadowheart. She is done. And for
Defender of
last, but not least, in this case,
2 steps at a time.
let's take Will up here. It's your turn, Will. This will be the last one, then we'll get to the action. All right, Mr. Will.
Another. I shall be here in thy camp for when need of my services.
All right.
As thou desire.
With Will. I was torn with Will. I was wondering if maybe I should start Will off as a fighter and then go back to Warlock or whatever. But no, I think Will is going to be Hexblade Warlock, and later on we'll dual spec him into something else, and you guys will see that when that happens. But for right now, Warlock, yes. Cantrips. Obviously, every Warlock has Eldritch Blast, kind of a must. And Booming Blade works really well for Warlocks, especially if you're a Warlock that's wielding like a rapier or something like the Booming Blade's amazing for that. So yes, 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 and yes. The subclass, we are going to go with Hexblade. I want my Hexblade attacks, and of course it's Hexblade. He gets Shield, amazing, and he gets Wrathful Smite. He also gets to bind his hexed weapon. He gets Hexblade's Curse, and he's a Hex Warrior. So it's Hex Warrior lets you gain bind hexed weapon, which I believe is this. Yep. And it also lets you use your charisma modifier instead of strength or dexterity when making an attack with a weapon that you're proficient with. So obviously charisma, charisma, charisma. Now dexterity is still good for your AC, but charisma, charisma, charisma. We want that to get maxed out. In fact, actually, you know what? I mentioned Auntie's hair earlier. I think it's going to be Will that we have eat Auntie's hair. We'll show you why in a moment. So we have shield. Oh, we can change these out if we want to. Ooh, Hex is really good. Oh, decisions. Wrathful Smite is extra psionic damage, and he's going to be using shield as a reaction. But Hex is so good. Ugh. All right. So, his abilities. Let's clear him out. All right. He's a dump stat. Strength is going to stay at 8. Dexterity, we're going to take that to a 14, so he gets +2 to Dex. Con is going to be a 15 and a +1, so it's a 16. That's going to be good for, again, maintaining concentration for things like, when he does get and cast Hex, it's going to be great for that. Intelligence is another dumb stat for him. Wisdom is going to 10, and Charisma, we max out, take that to a 15, give it a +2, so he's 17. His stuff here, he has Persuasion, Performance, Intimidation. Does he get Perception at all? No, he does not. So my group is not very perceptive. That might hurt us in Baldur's Gate, but he has Arcana. History missing. Yeah, we'll leave him with Arcana. That's fine. Instead of Intimidate, because I just thematically have never found him very intimidating, so we're going to give him Deception. I don't think he's a very intimidating character. I've never been intimidated by him. I've never felt like, oh, Will's so big and bad now. Oh, God, I know everybody loves their smites, but Hex is just so good. Make your attacks deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage to the target and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. It's just so good. Well, possibly frighten your target. They'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls and be unable to move. Okay. I usually do take Hex, but we're gonna try Wrathful Smite. We're gonna go that route. Give it a try here. And that is the group. That's the party. We are all respect. Oh wait, I forgot to level him up. That'd be good. Let's not have a level 1 warlock die on the battlefield. All right, level 2. Level 2 spells. Hex. There's our Hex. Yep, absolutely getting Hex. We'll grab other stuff as we need it, but yeah, I want my Hex. All right, here we go. Eldritch Invocations. Eldritch Invocations, we definitely want Agonizing Blast for adding our Charisma modifier to our Eldritch Blast. We're going to be using Eldritch Blast a lot since it's a cantrip. And, believe it or not, Devil's Sight. The reason here is because in Magical Darkness, so a character with dark vision, they can see in the dark out to a certain range. But dark vision doesn't work in magical darkness. Devil's Sight works in magical darkness. So he can still see even in magical darkness. So like much later on in Shar's Temple, where they're all casting darkness to get all sorts of extra attacks and abilities and stuff off that, and your character's usually blind in the darkness, he can see through it. Amazing. I love Devil's Sight. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, no, but you need Repelling Blast. I don't want my enemies far away from me. Not in his case, anyway. I want him up close so he can stab them. So, yeah, Devil's Sight. And not to mock or knock anyone that is using Repelling Blast. If that's how you like to play, that's great. And it is a great ability to be able to push your enemies back 15 feet. That's awesome. It's just not how I personally like to play. So, yeah, Devil's Sight, baby. Devil's Sight. That's where I'm at. And on top of that, if someone in my party casts darkness on enemies that can't see in magical darkness, he can still see through it and go and pick them off. So that's my thought process there. All right. Level 3. Our Pact. Well, let's pick a spell real quick. We could get a Branding Smite, which is a radiant damage smite. And so, or we could get Blur. or we can have him get darkness. I'm going to rely on someone else to cast darkness for him when we want to go that route, and I'm going to take the Branding Smite. Yep. Pact Boon. Okay, so your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the following pacts. Pact of the Chain, Pact of the Blade, Pact of the Tome. And for him, we're going Pact of the Blade. Pact of the Blade gives us Bind Pact Weapon. So my Pact Weapon, I can call it back to me. And Pact of the Blade, class action summons your weapon to your hand. Uses the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier, and its damage is magical. So if you don't even have a weapon equipped, use this, and it will create one for you. Or you can bring whatever weapon you bind to you back to you. So, yeah. If we want to replace a spell, no, we don't. Level 4. Feat time. Alright, before we get to the feat sub. I'm going to kind of try and keep with the necrotic theme. Play off of Shadowheart's necrosis. Arms of Hadar. It's a strength save. On a save, targets still take half damage but are able to use reactions. Okay. So, prevent targets from using reactions, 2d6 necrotic. Pretty darn good. So, if they save, they still take damage, and they can still use their reactions. But if they fail, they take full damage and can't use the reactions. Pretty darn good. And the fact that it's a strength save, not a lot of things have strength saves in the game. And we can always trade out later. Wait, did he not take Shadowblade? It's not as important for him. He doesn't have to have Shadowblade. Not as important for him. Shadowblade's really, really good, by the way. But for him, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So, actually, even though it's a level 1 spell and we're getting into level 2 spell range, I kind of like Arms of Hadar. It's another damage opportunity for him. And so we're going to go that route. As you can tell, I didn't plan Will's respec out as well as the other characters. So, defensive duelist. Will usually uses a rapier in the game, and we're going to keep with that theme. When attacking while wielding a finesse weapon, which a rapier is, that you're proficient with, you can use a reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class, possibly causing the attack to miss. Okay, so not bad for him. His proficiency bonus isn't that high right now because it's not that high level, but as he gets higher in levels and his bonus goes up, it's kind of like having another version, a kind of a weaker version of Shield, the Shield spell. Kind of like having that, but it doesn't use a spell slot, so that's a really good option for him. Of course, ASI would be great as well, be able to raise his stuff up. Ooh, decisions. Warcaster's not bad because he has such a limited amount of spells. He only has like 2 spell slots, and he always casts his spells at the highest possible level. That's the trick with Warlocks. However, his spell slots do come back during a short rest, which, you know, it's a little bit more manageable that way. But, that being said, that makes it so if he's using a spell that requires concentration, it makes it that much more important to maintain that concentration other than wasting the spell slot. So, Warcaster's a real possibility for him. Defensive Duelist is a real possibility for him. Yeah. Alert is another possibility for him. But I think we're actually going to go with the ASI. We're going to up his Charisma. We want that Charisma modifier as high as we possibly can get it. So there we go. There's Will. That's what we're going with for now.
Don't burn yourself.
Here's our group. Here's our party.
Quite ready for you.
Okay. One last thing we need to do. Where's it at? There we go.
Let's have a peek inside.
Camp chest. a naked Astarion. Let's split that stack for right now. Gale will pick it up. And now that we have fresh Gale. Oh, that's right. He's Blade Singers. Got that. But now that we have fresh Gale, let's go ahead, go in here. Not what I wanted to do. Again. I do like to extend the window out, but when you do it, sometimes it'll click on a spot on the screen and they'll move instead of actually doing that. All right. So, I'm going to do this a little differently. I'll take all these, put them here, and we'll sort them as we learn. So, Animate Dead. Wizard level too low. If it's too low, it goes in the fish bucket. We can learn this. We can learn this. I haven't moved his thing over. So we learn that, and we have extras. They go in there. Learn this. Extras go in there. Learn extras. Learn. Learn. Extras. Learn. Extras. Learn. Extras. Learn. Learn. Too low. Both these are extras. This is too low. I think all these blue ones are going to be ones that are too low. I thought Lightning Bolt was one of the spells he could learn out of his list. Oh, well, this says too low. Alright. Alright. All this stuff we should be able to learn. Summon, scroll of summon closet. Yes, we'll learn that because that is the cheeky closet known as Shovel, and she is rather entertaining. Already known. This is why you steal gold from your merchants. Because it is expensive. This isn't one he can learn. Actually, let's send that to Shart. Thematically, it kind of fits her. Okay. Okay, there we go. And just to keep things nice and clean, there we go. That all goes in there. This gets sent to camp. So we used about 2,000 gold right there. There we go. Good to go. You feel better, Gale? And let's make sure he has the spells up here that we want him to have. He's a Blade Singer. Where's Shadowblade? There it is. Shadowblade. Absolute must for him. Blade Singers. Shadowblade, Shadowblade, Shadowblade. It's just, period. It's a must. Have to have it. One thing it did that's weird, it put his blade singing over here. That's strange. Alright. And sorry to make you guys sit through this. I might speed up this part of the video, but yeah. You got to reorganize things a little bit here. So bear with me. a moment. Let's do, yeah, that's fine where it is. That's fine where it is. Let's do that, actually. Okay. That's there. These are dailies that we're going to do. Okay. I don't plan on using Shocking Grasp outright, so I don't care if it's up there. But we do want... Let's put all our crowd control and utility in one. There we go. And then this can go here. Okay. Wait, that's mage armor. Wait, he needs shield. Ooh. Where's his shield gonna go? Well, I guess we sacrifice sleep for shield. Okay. There we go. What's that one? Witch bolt. Okay, this witch bolt can go there. That's good for now. He's going to have a lot more spells over here later on as he levels up and gets more spell slots. So, yeah. All right. Yep. You good, Gil?
Wanna dance?
All right, let's go kill some stuff. Leave camp. But we definitely want Gale to
nearest library.
cast Long Strider on people.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
All right. And we do want Shadow Blade. And we also want some mage armor on himself. And mage armor on Karlach. This... we get, some people will get the level 2 back. Why does he only get one level 1 back?
I ain't
Weird.
never felt so strong.
Okay.
Looking out for me now.
Karlach. Have a little drinky drink.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
All right. And I do want Karlach to drink this. There is some dialogue stuff that's going to happen. All right. Shadowheart, do you have dailies that you need to worry about? Not really. Will. Alright. Cool.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Oh wait, Will does have a daily. Find hexed weapon. That way, if he does attack with his hexed weapon, he'll use his spellcasting modifier. Okay.
I'd love to,
Perfect.
thanks.
Follow my teaching.
Honk honk.
Follow Ragsling's orders. Obey the drow.
Alright.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya?
Mm-hmm.
Come and join him if you like.
Alright.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Oh crap. I guess we should take a long rest at some point. Oops. Why are you torturing him? Deception. Go have yourself a drink. Boss sent me to the performance. I'm taking over. Your sloppy handiwork is going to kill the prisoner too quickly, and that's what Shadowheart told us to say. Detect thoughts is in a negative. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I will use that and that. That's not good. Well, we need him to go away. So that might get it if I get a 4 on the guidance. Oh, look at that. Love it.
Think you could do better? Go on then, have at it. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner?
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
Don't worry, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Relax. I'm not going to leave you here. Well, I thought it would give me the option to ask him about Halsin real quick, but okay.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
Tell me, have you seen a druid named Halsin?
I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
What did the goblins want with you?
The Grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them.
It's fine, you'll get a chance to. How'd you end up on the rack?
I was with a group of adventurers. We came here for an artifact. It's called the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient.
Where are the goblins hiding it? He doesn't know.
They didn't hide it. I don't think they even know it exists. It was locked away years ago. Somewhere underneath the temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived...
Go on. Where can I find the Night Song?
Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they'd eat him. I have to go. I have to get out of here.
What does the Night Song do exactly?
I don't know. The boss didn't say.
He just said some wizard called Leroy would reward us if we found it. That's all.
All right. Go on. Will is inspired. All right. Let's I don't know that thematically, I don't think Karlach would go for what's this guy's? I don't think Karlach would go for getting beaten against the wall. That's not really her thing. She usually gets up and walks over here. Okay.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. It's mine.
Oh? So I see. Do you have plans for this pigeon? Does your bird have a name? Does your bird have a name?
Peach.
Okay. So I see. Do you have plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I'd like to have one of my own.
Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He looks weak. Sick, even. He won't last long in there. That's what I'm talking about.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
All right.
Look at this. I'm quite saved.
Yep.
A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
You know what else lives on for eons? Gold. You owe me. Get yourself to safety, and quick.
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Let's see. If I mess you've landed yourself in. Or... yeah. Get to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
He is so wordy. Come on, Volo. Hurry up. I ain't got all day. Alright, so Volo will meet us in our camp. And I'm sorry, y'all. Before we kick off that whole thing, we should go meet Volo in the camp. And I'm going to position myself over here really quick. I promise we're going to get to killing things soon. I promise. But we do need a long rest. It sucks that I wasted a couple potions, but here we are. And also, when you first come in through this main door, you come down this way. Once you get to the main chamber here, if you turn left, and you haven't done anything with attacking anyone yet, you have Roa, Moonglow. I can read, really. So you have Roa Moonglow here, who is a pretty solid merchant. She carries a lot of really good stuff early on. You'll see her here. You'll see her again in Act 2 at the Moonrise Towers. You probably will see her in Act 3, but Act 3 you might not get a chance to trade with her. So just be aware, you buy what you want from her in Acts 1 and 2 before you bump into her in Act 3. Okay, so we are going to take a long rest. Oh wait, no. First we're just going to go to camp. Then we'll take the long rest. Mainly because Volo.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Sure.
I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert.
Mm-hmm,
They've
sure.
tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The Druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
And their parasites. Do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
What? Well, mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Of course, utterly ridiculous. No. Doubts aside, you should keep your distance from me. Examine me. Find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Volo.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
I want rid of this thing, and by any means necessary. Or quit the shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Okay. Will's inspired. All right, and we received the Blazer of Benevolence. It is considered light armor. Gale can absorb this magic item, destroying it. So, if you don't need it, it's pretty fine. Remedial Rhymes. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. It's okay. So, but for now, we can just send that to camp. What's this? Hasten Helm. It sucks that I already used this, but okay. Because I'm going to lose the effect once we go to sleep. But it's whatever. And now if we talk to Volo again.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here.
Yep.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Sure. You can use these buttons off to the left to trade. Which he does carry some scrolls and things like that. But I've already purchased the ring that he usually has on him, and the ring, if I'm not mistaken, it aids in healing. So it's a good thing to have. Grease bottle actually is a grenade, so we'll get that. We'll get this. Camp supplies, baby, and scroll slow. Can't remember. Did I take Shatter or... I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm not going to worry about stealing this stuff back from him.
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and go to sleep real quick. Uh-oh. Ah, I know this cutscene.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Wipe the sweat from your brow.
Your hands shake as they reach upward. Your forehead remains drenched no matter how much you wipe.
Chukil Gake Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
We're just exhausted. Lower the blade before you do something foolish. It's just a fever. Rest will break it. Don't you see how far gone you are? Give me that blade. I'll make it quick. Surrender. And attack. If you surrender, it ends your game right there. Lae'zel kills you and you end your game right there. Which is pretty funny. But, all of them I get advantage for situational, which is pretty fun too. It's fun to do the deception, but no. We'll do the we're just exhausted one, and I can guidance myself because of the locket or necklace I'm wearing or whatever. That gets it.
I cannot trust my
Caleb
own mind. So it seems I must trust yours. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Okay, now we can sleep. Nope. Nope, another cutscene. Get to meet our Astral Guardian.
I came just in time. You are transforming.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to. I know I randomized my Astral Guardian, but I'm trying to remember the actor's name. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Iceman from Top Gun. Gosh, what is his? I cannot think of his name, but for some reason my Guardian reminds me of him. I know your voice. I've heard it before.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. Independent. Good. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Thanks, but no thanks.
A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
Bye, Val Kilmer.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Alrighty.
Need something else?
Yep. Since we slept, let's go ahead. Oh, that replaces the one that I used. Ooh, don't know if I have a scroll haste yet. Or stinking cloud. Invisibility is always good. Ooh, 3 of these, yes. There you go. And I'm not even going to steal from you yet. However, we will move all your cash in there, so don't disappear. Oh, do you have a rapier +1 right now? By chance? No, you do not. All right.
Pleasure.
These 3 go to Gale. That goes to camp. And yeah, that'll go to camp. For right now, she'll wear this. All right. Come up here for a second, just so we have space to do the stuff we want to do. All right. So get your speak with animals on. I almost forgot to send this to camp too. It's another grenade. Oh, I never went back to the owlbear cave to get that. I could get that later. It's fine. Drink this. All right. Cool.
No rest for the
Gale.
wicked, I see.
Long Stratos, baby. Alright, you need your Shadow Blade. Armor on yourself. Armor on Karlak. Restore level 1. Restore level 1 again. There we go.
No time to
Shart.
dally.
You got anything preparation that you need? Not really.
Defender of the
And
people.
Will, do you have anything in preparation that you need? Not really. Well. Oh, yeah. X weapon permanent does have that on there. All right, cool. All right. So, a couple things.
Got it.
Outside these main doors, you have the main party area, and there's a lot of goblins out there. One way you can mitigate some of that, the wyvern toxin.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just
Let's go
having a bit of
ahead.
fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got.
Actually, you know what? Do it this way. Goblin camp.
I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf.
All right, so usually... Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. Kind of want his ring.
Stops bleeding. Just stands back up.
Lovely, dude.
Yeah, they got some shit in magicka. So I thrashed his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Humans. Think you rule the world.
I almost forgot about this guy.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I don't think so. It's a fact. You're nothing but dirt beneath my feet. That starts a fight. Let's not do that. A lot of assumptions here. I don't think I'm better than anyone else.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
Kiss the damn foot. Worse things have been shoved in your face lately.
Alright. I'd sooner spit in your face. Let's see, you can't be serious.
Do I need to rip your ear shells off? You heard me. What was that?
Apologize and drop to your knees.
Thought so. That's more like it.
Come on, Gale, use that sleight of hand, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Gale, I'm sorry. We all have to make sacrifices. Sorry, buddy.
As your lips touch filthy flesh,
Shadowheart
you catch
approves.
a whiff of lavender. The pleasant scent gives way to the muddy taste of something you try not to identify. You carefully slide the ring off.
You enjoying that? Disgusting worm. Just remember, you're nothing here.
Impressive. Though I'm not sure I want to know why you're so skilled at that.
She's lying. She's a kink. She's got a kink. Nothing wrong with that, though. Okay. The ring. Movement speed, 10 feet. Not bad. I actually am going to give that to Gale since he's a blade singer. There we go. Too low, too low, too low. Yep. So these go back into the bucket of fish. There we go.
Well, well, well. Hey, good looking.
Let's see. Where'd that wyvern toxin go? There it is. Alright, that goes to Gale. Let's ungroup Gale. Okay. Gale, I want you to come on up here and stand there. Oh, wait.
Ah, excellent choice.
You stand up over here.
Hey-ho.
The rest of the group can go
What
in
is
here.
it?
Okay, so we separate the group out this way because if something does go wrong, it's just Gale, not everyone that's caught there.
What next?
You guys wait next to the guard here. All right, there you go. Gale outside. So a couple things to note for the upcoming battle. Once you fight everything inside, if you didn't fight your way from outside in, you'll have to fight your way from inside out. Okay. There are a lot of goblins here. And even though goblins themselves are weak, that's a lot of attacks coming in. There's also some... Can't quite do what I want with the camera. Okay. These stairs go up to an upper area. There's also some targets up there. that are passed out drunk, you can actually eliminate them before fighting breaks out, and they're not in the final fight because you eliminated them. So lots of goblins spread out all over the place. To mitigate that,
Most excellent.
they're all like celebrating and everything, and they keep coming over to this bronze tub, which is basically their punch bowl. Wrong button. Okay. So, if you hold down shift, you can see sight lines where people are looking. Right now, someone can see me. I'm gonna wait until they don't see me, and then I'm going to hide. So we gotta wait until stuff clears out where no one's looking at me.
What's that? I think I heard the Absolute's voice just now.
That's the drink talking. Absolute wouldn't speak to a
Come on.
worm like you. Gotta be chosen to hear her, like the boss and priestess.
Okay, there we go. So now, let's go ahead, not dash. That didn't last long. You know what? Screw it. That's speed. What's that invisibility potion she just had? Did I send it to Gale? No. Carlite just bought an invisibility potion. Did I send it to camp? That was stupid.
Such a long way down.
Alright. Once you have it where no one is looking at you and you can hide, go ahead, put it in turn-based mode. Move over to the bronze tub. And you get this. Combine items. The bronze tub, which is... Or, I keep saying bronze tub. It's booze tub. Excuse me. Move over to the booze tub, which is where they fill the drinks from. And combine it with the wyvern toxin.
This should burn going down.
Over here, lads! I propose a toast.
She's proposing a toast. So when you do that, one of them will propose a toast. That's what they do.
Everyone got a drink?
And they're going to want you to drink with them.
Toast! Toast! A toast to our victory and many more to come.
To that Duke's face when we gave him to the drow! To finding those looters and crushing them!
To the Absolute!
Drink up. So it only actually kills 6 of them, but still. Oh, 7.
You poisoned us!
No. What are you
As
talking
the
about?
symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Of course, you can use whatever you want to try and get through this. Now, he's not going to have his boost because the rest of the party's inside. So we'll use whatever advantages we can. Oh, 7 plus 3 is 10 though, so that works to read her mind.
I knew we shouldn't have taken that fancy berry beer. Could have tasted the poison if it hadn't been so sweet.
Poisoned yourselves. This is elderberry beer. Goblins are allergic to it.
Allergic? You mean just the beer could kill us? Get out of my way! Need...
So if you don't do it right, you don't convince them of some other alternative thing. If they think that you poison them,
Some nasty
then
bugger's got it in for us.
these guys are so chatty. If they do think that you poison them, it won't go well. They will automatically start attacking you.
Come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got
So it can go really poorly for you if you get attacked at a point where you're not quite ready for it. Alright, so we've done everything we needed to do up to this point. Let's go meet Halsin, free him. Which is going to kick off a lot more activities. Oh shit.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic.
I want to try and save this guy.
Get down there and stop complaining.
Oh shit. So I went into turn-based mode and they still got him? Maybe because they're not in turn-based mode, just me, and I'm not in combat with them. Damn. Okay. That's for another time then. That sucks. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Let's go back this way. My bad.
I ain't never felt so strong.
We want to go in the back way. Because everybody wants to go in the back way.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
But this is where Halsin is.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
Okay. Bear over here is Halsin, for those that don't know. And it's a good idea to split your party up.
The air is ripe with magic.
Wish I got a turn at the fair.
Go there.
Keep it up, one.
Will here.
Attention.
And I'm coming down here. I do have Speak with Animals active. Good.
See? It squealed. Hit it again.
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Friggin' brats.
Stop them! Free me!
Again. Again. Make it squeal again.
What the hell's are you doing?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
How about a taste of your own medicine?
Time for blood!
Cool. Alright. You want to rage? It's an action to do that.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Move up next to this one. So if they go to run, they can disengage or they can dash. I don't think they can do both. So if they go to run, they might disengage, which means they won't be able to dash. You don't want these kids running out to alert everybody in the camp. Oh, that's not good. Alright, Gale. Where's your booming blade? Oh, did I not grab booming blade for him? Oh, no. Yeah, I do have booming blade. It's just not down there. Okay. Yeah, definitely want booming blade in here because that is like key. Booming blade. Oh, I should have blade song first. Oops. Okay. Oopsies. Yep, disengage. Oh, and they still got a sprint. Bullshit. Okay. Will, you're gonna need to take that kid out.
Battle favors the fearless.
Disadvantage, probably because he's threatened. Yeah. Whatever. Still at this. Why are you... Target's too close. Only goes up to 60%. Shit. It's also 60%.
That won't work.
Son of a bitch. Damn it.
Can't afford to let up.
Yeah, you need her dead.
Bleed for me.
Good, 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 good. That was huge. Let's do... You know what? Let's have fun. It's hammer time. Okay. My main concern in the fight is dealt with now, so we're good with that. He throws grease. Wonderful. Bonk him. Quickest route for Karlak.
Incoming.
Oh. All that movement, man. All that movement. Reckless. Bonk him. Booming blade. He went to move and booming blade went off. That's great. Love it. Love it. So good.
Certainly.
He did. He done died. Flourish him. Now all we have left are the two wargs in the warg pens.
What should I do?
What should you do? Well, get out of the grease.
Got to move.
Make your way down here.
This is my time.
Let's have you jump. Can you jump over the edge? Well, you can jump to the edge, so that works. Gets you out of the grease at least.
Jimmy on the go.
What fools these mortals be. Don't get too close.
Again.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
Let's see. Sacred Flame. Hey, she actually hit something with her Sacred Flame. It's unheard of.
Finding my way.
Try something else.
That's why we love shield. Damn, Halsin. You mad or something, bro? It's weird. Dismiss summon is on here, but yeah, I know. Karlach's rage has ended.
Unleash me.
Saved.
Talk to me.
This is my time.
Really? Will, what the hell's going on, buddy? Alright, now we have to have a conversation with
Pardon the
Halsin.
viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the Druid Halsin.
You're Halsin? Master Halsin of the Emerald
Yes,
Grove?
but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide.
I spoke to Nettie. She said you could help me with parasite in my head.
Parasites in your head? That... You mean you have one of them? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
Because I'm a badass bitch. Escaped from an illithid ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted?
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I can't help.
You're useless to me.
I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
You're lying. That's not where I'm going to find my cure, but you don't know that yet. So all this was for nothing? You learned all this from your studies? This magic isn't typical of how mind flayers procreate. Tell me what you've learned about the tadpole's origins.
No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
I love how he's standing where the bar from the door keeps popping up in front of his face. That's great. Alright, tell me what you've learned about the tadpole's origins.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
You seem to know a lot about this. Will you come with me to Moonrise?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Alright, how do I help?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Okay. I'll deal with this, you get to safety.
There is no safety.
Yeah,
Not while
Bruce.
this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
Alright, wait here until it's done.
May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Okay. Real quick, loot. And I forgot something. I don't want to rescue Halsin yet. Because there's something else that I have not done yet that I want to do. So let's go through and loot these guys real quick. Oh, you guys can follow me now. Okay.
Seek and you shall find me.
All right.
Right tools for the wrong trade.
Gale's first lock-picking attempt. There we go.
Don't be shy. If you insist.
Now this is weird. You have smoke powder bombs, or a smoke powder bomb. It's targetable on this side, but you have to get to it from this side. It's weird glitch in the game. But there you go. Smoke powder bomb. Oh, it's a grease bottle too. Sweet.
Let's see.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems.
Inspect the body. Should be letting Gale inspect the body, but it's only a 5 DC. And that's when I roll the nat 20.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
Pull the body free.
The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed.
No. Okay. And yeah, you can spend time attacking these with something, but yeah, it's not what I'm going to be doing. Okay.
Yo!
Linebreaker boots, adrenaline rush. Once per turn, when you dash, you gain wrath for 2 turns. Pretty handy. Oh, he's not dead. He's just knocked out. Let's make sure. Thank you. Don't need him coming and biting us in the ass later. Suspicious meat. Okay, so here's the thing. The rest of the prison doesn't know that you've killed these people in here yet. They don't know that you have freed Halsin. They are not aware of that yet. Oh, potion of healing over here. So you can leave this room. They will not be aggressive toward you. All right. Let's... Okay. Let's go do one thing real quick. You guys might be wondering, what are you doing back here? Well,
time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to harm. Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Will's such a crybaby. Shut up, Will. Alright, so this isn't necessarily the last time I'm going to be able to shop with Ethel, but it might be close to one of the last times. So let's go talk to Auntie Ethel. Because we have had a long rest since the last time we saw her.
Hello, Petal. Hey, bother.
What you got? Same usual stuff, yes. And I have no money on me. How much am I gonna need? I put everything except the water. 350. 350. Oh shit, that's 100 though. If I take that out, that was considerable. Oh, dried beef sausage. I guess I really don't need that or that. Definitely want that. Don't really need those. And don't really need that. Would like that. I would like that. Definitely want those. Well, let's get what little things we can with what we've got now. There we go. Huh. She's got Shadowheart's underwear. So it's 180 for those.
Take care now, sweetie.
Oh shit, you know what? It's 180 for those, but I could split them up. I don't have to buy all three.
Need anything? Any... Hey, bother.
Move 120. Do I have 120? I do. There we go.
Take care now, sweetie.
Alright. We can send that to Gale. Send that to Gale. Tell me he needs to be more friendly with people. Alright. Or was it Blighted Village, right? Where... There we go.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the
So we have the stuff with Kagha to uncover. We want to uncover the stuff with Kagha before we rescue Halsin, because if you rescue Halsin, he goes back. Kagha's true intentions are not revealed, per se. Great, we all failed.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Okay.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
Okay, so...
I wouldn't quite say
God,
that.
they're so chatty.
I learned a lesson, after all.
So anyway.
Came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
If you fail your survival check to reveal a mound, but you know it's there, you can still dig it up. Anyway, so if we rescue Halsin before we uncover Kagha's true alignments, we don't get a chance to do it again. So that means we have to come down here, which we pass by this whole little thing.
Absolutely nothing, you Aegis.
Ah, it was a great scrap.
And you can't just walk past it,
For the love
it
of
pulls you
all
in.
that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this!
Failed insight.
Won't ask again.
How about y'all just calm down? What's going on?
Careful. Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
I know who Auntie Ethel is. Probably anyone watching knows who she is. But in this playthrough, thematically, Auntie Ethel has been sweet to Karlach. Karlach would stand up for her. And she failed her insight check as well. So I won't let you hurt Auntie. She would stand up for her.
Sweetie, be careful!
She's with the hag! Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get her!
Well, you guys chose this. Wait, does Shadowheart still have calm emotions? Did I leave that? I didn't leave that on her. Dang. If she still had calm emotions, that'd be great. Anyway.
Demir! Demir!
1 XP.
On the victor's path.
Oh my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? Sounded like a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister, Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know, it'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
Ethel's less helpless than she made out. I don't trust her.
We got hagged. And it sounds like that sister of theirs might have been too.
Read. Letter from Mayrina to her brothers, explaining everything. Armed with a pitchfork. Damn.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Let's see.
Why? That's right.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Ooh, that's not going to do it. Try one more time. Mainly I wanted to try one more time to make space for any other inspirations that we
The
get.
place has a quiet sense of calm.
So, we helped Ethel. We did not see through the illusion. Okay.
Let's go.
Go slow. Because there are traps.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
You really don't want to... Really? I pointed the trap out to you. Why would you hit it? Alright, get up here out of the water. Damn it. Open wound, open wound. Stay out of the water for a second while you have an open wound. And once this counts down... So if you have an open wound and you're staying in the water, you have a chance for it to get infected and all this other stuff. So the best thing to do is get up on this little patch of land and wait for the open wound to go away. Sometimes you can fail and then it becomes rotting. Okay, and that is a disease. That shit's on him too.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Let's get on with it.
Come on, let's go.
Alright. All y'all stay up there. Karlak, come on down. Let's go get Gale his teddy bear.
Yoink.
This is rotting. It's not a send to camp. Don't need it. Rotting's not the same as an open wound. It's still not good to have, but by the time she walks over to grab that and then walks back, it should be gone. Alright. This goes to Gale.
one with the weave.
Just get that. I think it's funny. Do that. This. Yeah, already known, so that goes in there. All right.
Da, da, da.
6 turns. Come on. 5 turns. Almost gone. All right, so let's start moving to where we need to be anyway. Grab stuff from up here.
Blood everywhere. Someone wasn't as fortunate in their choice of campsite as us.
Whatever it was enthusiastic.
Gale Stillfield failed, so now it's flesh rot. That's not good. Does he have a scroll to take care of that, though, is the question. Read. I don't think it counts as a curse, so remove curse isn't going to do anything. I don't know that Shadowheart has anything. Getting these scrolls out for the next battle coming up. Okay. Well, let's get to it. Oh, holy shit. Wow. That's really not good. Flesh rot. It's a condition. Diseased.
Whatever comes,
Alright.
I'm ready.
Shart, you need... Disease, poison, violence. Yep. Okay. Grab this. Cast that on Gale, please. And because of that, that's level 2, that's level 1. We'll use this one. Get another level 1 back. Alright.
What's the story? There we go.
Let's get on down the road here. Alright, and that's a good setup, the way they are. Gale. Start your blade singing, buddy.
Step by step.
I will have him use some scrolls here. First, he's going to use Witch Bolt.
I'm heating up.
I'm not going to have her rage just yet. I do kind of want to take care of this stuff as quickly as possible,
Under
though.
their noses.
That's what I was trying to avoid. She's gonna hang back here mostly.
No holding back. Make Making my move.
Let's see. Damage rolls against the target gain bonus equal to your proficiency bonus number. You need to roll a critical hit while attacking the target is also reduced by 1. Lasts for 10 turns. Short reset bonus action. He's not going to be allowed long enough for either of those things. It's also a bonus action. Alright.
Ready for another round? That's a marked tree. Maybe the one from Kagha's letter.
No. Let's see. I'm just gonna have her cast Sanctuary on herself so they leave her alone. And that will allow her the ability to heal others as needed.
Forever dauntless.
Alright, well, yeah, go after this guy.
Finding my way.
Boom and blade him. And you can hex. What are we hexing? Charisma, wisdom, intelligence. Wait a minute. What's this? Is this a saving throw on this at all? Curse the target, right? Hold on. Target dies, you gain 8 hit points. Doesn't say anything about a save. I think curses typically are wisdom saves, so just in case, let's go ahead and... Ah, he's too far out. Well, that's alright. Opportunity attack, whatever. I'll deal with it. Where's the wisdom? Where's the wisdom? There. Hexed wisdom. The thing is, he's cursed for wisdom, so it gives him disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. So other things that he would check for wisdom saving throw on from other characters, that would help. Sure. She shouldn't have done that because that messed her sanctuary up. Damn it. Stupid. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. That's what I want.
On the double.
Very nice. We want to... It's risky, but we want to encourage him to move.
Put him up.
The problem with this is he regenerates while he's in that. We don't want that to happen. So let's see. Good, 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 good.
Two steps at a time.
Love that. All right.
With haste.
Yeah. Critical miss. Nice. Shit. Alright, well. Might as well check that out. Actually, I'll wait until Carla can pick it up.
Soldier.
Need to stay focused.
Nice little nap.
Alright.
Open up.
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about now.
Oh my gosh, stop complaining. Pick up at to where's? Okay. So now that all that is dealt with, come on over here.
And
The sparkle hands. These are great for if you want to make a lightning build. So keep that in mind. I'm going to send those to camp for right now. Don't plan on doing lightning builds, but we'll see. This little board here. Move that. Take that. Read it. Boom. Kagha's a bad person. That's what that says. Alright. But, because we went here, Auntie Ethel is no longer in the grove. That's why I wanted to hit her up that one last time. There may be another opportunity to buy stuff from her, but yeah, she's no longer in the grove right now. And again, I wanted to do this before I freed Halsin. So let's do the Kagha scene, and I think after we do the Kagha scene. I know I promised to do the Goblin Camp today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot that I had things out of order here. So yeah, we've gotta knock out Kagha. It's already been a good episode. A lot of stuff that we got through. Not as much combat. I promise. Next episode, we will get to slaying a bunch of goblins. Okay, we will take care of them and take them down. My plan in that also is to actually spare Minthara. We want to go that route. I don't have plans to use her in the party. I just think it's an interesting thing to do. Sometimes I spare her, sometimes I don't. So let's come on down here. Confront Kagha with her darker side. So we'll get to battle that way. Just that battle. Alright. Let's go ahead and position people where we want them, because
can't afford to stay idle.
Tactics. You're gonna be here.
The pride of the gate.
You're gonna be here.
Charmed, I'm sure.
You're gonna be here.
Soldier.
And here I come here.
Hiya.
What if Halsin is...
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Oh, well, I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the shadow druids.
What?
Mm-hmm. Don't act all innocent. You got a little something on your face there.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Uh-huh.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What's in the cloakwood? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Yes, she has.
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees?
Me.
Who would see this grove in ruin?
Me.
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
What do you mean the choice is made? Persuasion, take the grove. You seem intent on forcing me to take your life. So be it. So, you can do this a nice way and convince Kagha that she's wrong and she fights with you and everything. And Halsin, Halsin reprimands her, but, she's still alive. But you don't get her gear that way. And I kind of like gear.
Get it.
Shield. Okay. Rage. Is this Kagha here? Oh yeah. You're gonna die, bitch. There we go. There's that. Watch out. Kills my man. He doesn't know it yet, but he's my man. He might not like what you're doing. Who's next? This guy's next, but where is he? Oh, he's back there. Oh, shit.
Don't go there.
Hmm. I think we have Kagha gravel, maybe. Oh, we got it. We landed it. Oh, that's amazing. Damn, that was one hell of a push. All right. I'm going to Hex Wisdom against you. Ooh. That's a hell of a hit. Oh yeah. Have at her, baby. You don't need reckless because you already have advantage. Miss. Great. Oh, crit hit her, really? She's blinded. Nice. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in magic and deals an additional 1 to 6 poison damage. Yes. That is going to Gale or Will. I don't know who I want to have the poison rider, but yeah. All right.
Got to keep fighting.
Have her topple him. See if she can do it. Nope. Critical miss. Awesome. That's so good. Oh, he had Booming Blade on him. So did Wild Shaping get Booming Blade off of him? Because it didn't trigger when he moved. Ah, she can't try and topple again. There's the booming blade. Move the hex over to that one.
Moving.
I don't fancy their chances.
How'd you miss an unconscious prone target? Dude.
Focus.
Even Shadowheart could hit that. Dude, Will. Need a little help, brother. Okay. So there's that. Where'd Dude go? There he is. Routh.
What a charmer. Herman, is that you?
To think Kagha had turned to the ways of shadow.
I know.
Her corruption ran so deep.
I know.
Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice.
Yeah,
If
there's...
only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Looky.
Loot this guy.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Relax, no one's here to hurt you.
Stupid or a liar. Neither is needed here. Go!
Okay. Short rest to get some
I can keep going a little
healing
longer
back. All right.
Please, Tusk. It's not the time.
Get over here. Alrighty, so that concludes today's episode. I am very sorry that we did not go through and kill all the goblins in this episode. I apologize. I really thought that that's what I was going to do, but I forgot about the whole Kagha thing, and so I had to pause and do that, as you guys saw. Kagha's resolved, so we should be able to go ahead and do some hunting in the goblin camp. Would not be a bad idea to be nice and fresh. For example, Karlach now has no rages left, so we might have to do a long rest. before we go ahead and take on the Goblin Camp. But yes, Goblin Camp is next. I promise. It's going to be bloody, gory, fighting all the way through. But that's what we're doing next. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in next time to see where my weird choices are going to take me. And until then, I hope you guys have an awesome day.